Right, well, good afternoon. Strange things have been happening in Virtual Pool 4. We've had a one-loss side match trying to get underway about 90 minutes ago, and it never really happened. I had problems getting into the lobby. I was getting the socket error message, and when it came round to the top of the hour at 3 o'clock this afternoon, Matt was having problems getting into the lobby. Bankster clearly was having issues as well. The other strange thing was One Pocket Slim said that the actual tournament room did go up. I never noticed it. Maybe I was in the wrong tab at the time. But the curious thing about it is that no timeout pop-up came up in the lobby in terms of the match result. And what the actual tournament bracket did was it put Matt or MC Clarkey through to the next round. And obviously, Steve has got back into the game eventually, and I believe he must have fixed stuff or fixed the server. It certainly probably needed a restart. And anyway, I've just found out that they're actually playing. I think that's a foul, is it? Oh, I thought it was a foul there. But they finally got underway. This is the one-loss side in the 2026 Virtual 10-Ball World Championships. And it's between MC Clarkey, representing the UK, and Bankster, representing Kuwait, I believe. Race to 13. Bankster ended up coming to the one-loss side after losing to Jose McEwen from Spain by 17 racks to 15. Matt had a more comfortable win. He had a one-loss side win against Spudboy, and as a result, these two have met up this afternoon. Now, just give me a second. We'll see if we can get into Discord. Discord's taking its time to load up as well. But I should be, I think, bringing Steve into the game. Well, there's the culprit, so we can ask Steve what's happening. Good afternoon.
Why would I know anything?
Well, I sent you an email message. I couldn't get into the lobby when I got home. I was getting socket error message, and then you left the building just at the wrong time because Matt and Bankster.
I came back and I was disconnected and couldn't get in either.
Yeah, well, the other weird thing I was talking about was the fact that One Pocket Slim said that their tournament room went up at 3 o'clock. I never noticed. I wasn't paying a great deal of attention there. But the curious thing is that the bracket advanced Matt, there was no message at all. There was no result came up in the lobby. There was no signal coming through from the server that the match had finished. There's another mistake from Bankster. So strange things are afoot in Virtual Pool 4. Did you do a restart?
I did. I restarted a lot of stuff this morning because so at 9:11 I restarted the servers, and before that I restarted the web server and some other stuff. I think the problem is probably the connection. I sent a message to the data center. I think they may be having some problems, so we'll see what they say. But I haven't been able to find anything wrong looking at the logs on my end, so I'm thinking the data center may be having some issues with their connection.
Everything was a bit sluggish. I even tried to create a room in it. It wouldn't let me create a room, and then I eventually got back to the lobby, and then I could create a room. And the other thing that I found out is that normally in this situation, when you're not there and there's a problem, I normally contact Simon on Messenger on Facebook, and now it says that he's no longer available on Facebook, so I can't get a hold of Simon anymore. So I don't know what the hell's happened there.
We'll have to fix that. I'm sure he must have WhatsApp. I've got WhatsApp. You can always contact me on that.
I never knew that. Let me have a look. Welcome to Slim. Let me have a check. I've got no way of contacting you directly. That's the bloody problem half the time. Send you an email, never get a reply. Contact you on Facebook, never get a reply.
Well, you know, I don't do Facebook a lot, but WhatsApp is probably the best thing.
Right, let me see if I can find you. What the hell's this going on about? It's asked me a public review about WhatsApp. Not now. Let me see if I can get hold of this culprit. Where is he?
Oh. Yep, that was the old low speed throw right into the titty.
Well, if you search for your name, you can't find anybody on WhatsApp. It's saying no results found.
I'll have to send it to you. That's actually a good thing. The less people that want to contact me on WhatsApp, the better.
Where are we? Get this thing working. Well, I think if Bankster takes these opportunities that he's getting, he's obviously won the second rack, then he could give Matt a game here. It just depends what Bankster shows up today. Right, I've now got YouTube on my phone working now so I can see the chat properly.
So,
has anybody seen Cobra today? Is he still nursing his wounds?
I don't know what's going on with Cobra.
Probably giving it a body swerve today. So, Bankster's going to find himself in the lead. We can roll this in. He's just going to break straight down the middle. He's just going to come up dry as well. And safe also. Matt looking for a push. I don't like this. I don't like this for a push. Because Bankster could nail him in the 5.
That's not a very good push. I mean, most people can probably get safe here.
He hasn't got it tight to the 5, but he'll probably do it. Now, when I checked a while ago, there was no other matches scheduled on the tournament, so this is what it is right now. Now, ball in hand. What does he do here? Does he try and nail him for 3 fouls here? I mean, he pots the 1. Let me have a look. I think he's going to try and nail him for 3 fouls. I don't know what he's doing here, though. I mean, it seems easy to just bunt the 1 ball up the table and kill the cue ball right on the 10. What's he doing this way for? He doesn't want to do this. Because Matt's going to have to spin this off the short rail. I mean, that's no good. That's a terrible push. or a terrible safe, I should say, because
he had the opportunity to really get him and he didn't.
Yeah, I mean the cue ball was here. If he bunted the one ball up the table and just stalled the cue ball, he'd have nailed him in the 10, and that would have been that would have been a lot better than what he did. He just left an easy hit for him. I don't know why players don't see the obvious thing sometimes. It's a bit weird to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt's one of the guys that, potentially could be doing really well in these world championships, but I think everybody's getting better at the moving game. I mean, I know there's a lot of focus on it. I talk about it all the time, and Matt needs to get better at it. The rest of his game's pretty good, and he's got very good touch. Bankster's another level down. I mean, Matt should be the favorite in this match.
Oh, I mean, he's definitely the favourite. But like I said, I mean, with unforced errors coming thick and fast a lot of times, Bankster, it's whether he's going to be good enough to take advantage of most of them that he gets, rather than frittering them away. If he takes most of them, he'll have Matt in trouble. Now Bankster's called a safety here. Now, what's he doing? Is he trying to just kill the cue ball and bank the 3? I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea what he's up to here. I'm not that sure that he has an idea either, looking at what he's doing. He's trying to get behind the 7. That's going to be, well, it's going to work out. I think he's might have a slight edge of the 3, but nothing more if he's got anything. No, he hasn't even got that. So it's turned out not bad. Call the 3 into that pocket up in the top right if you're going to try and kick it that way. Or go off the long rail and call the corner pocket down by the 8, but don't play a kick and don't call a pocket, Matt, for goodness sake. That's a fatal move if you do. Well, I think he's called it eventually. So Bankster's now got the little combo and everything is available. So this is where players at Bankster's level are being tested and moving this cue ball in the right direction. And there's plenty of room to get on the 5 off the 4, so there shouldn't be any issue here getting to those 2 balls. It's all down to what angle he has on this 5 ball as to how comfortably he'll be able to hold for the 6, rather than having to let the cue ball run 2 or 3 rails to get to it. This is a bit straight though, I think. Well, I think, I don't know whether he wants to risk checking this up a bit or whether he wants to let it open out. He's just taking what he's got.
Yeah, you don't really want to leave yourself this. So, I mean, this is where, again, on this tighter pocket table, you really don't want to leave yourself this kind of shot.
See, the thing is, you can't stun this in because you're just going to go square across on the 7.
Mean, this is a terrible angle. It's a long shot. I mean, the cue ball's not easy and the shot's not easy. And there we go. I mean,
you start playing things at that pace, it's never going to go in.
But I think, I think this is maybe guys should play on more tight tables more often. Maybe I should make these just the normal tournament pockets.
No,
Because
don't threaten that, Steve, for goodness sake.
the thing is guys just, they just play so crappy position and just figure they'll be able to make everything. And guess what? You can't do that on these pockets. This is more like real life pool, because in VP people leave themselves all kinds of bad angles and long shots, and
Well, Matt took the bait there, went for the thin cut. Going to cost him. Well, will it cost him now? He's got to go up and down here, hasn't he? He can't nursemaid this in and still.
He
is he going to? Oh, that's going to be a bit in. He is. I was wondering whether he could hold it, but he got it good, and he's going to be 3-1 up. This is why it's dangerous. You've got to. I mean, Matt thought the only way out there was to play the thin cut, and it probably was, but he got it way too thin.
One of the people watching has liked the channel, and I'll give you 3 guesses who.
Oh, it'd be yourself. Nobody else can be bothered. Tell me something new. Well, Bankster with the three combo here, the 3 onto the 8, or 1 onto the 3 onto the 8.
Oh boy.
Well, now we've got a mess going on here. I don't know whether he can cut that. Can he get to it?
I don't think
he can't pot it.
This is kind of ugly here. Even trying to get safe here is ugly. I don't know what he's going to do.
I think he might just roll and top it and push it to the 3. That I don't think he can do much else. I don't think you want to try and get the cue ball out of there, because you're going to be banging balls and opening stuff up here doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you can slam it, but that's, who knows what's going to happen. I mean, there's no way to miss the double kiss. I think you're right. Just roll up on it.
It might be, but I was going to say, he's going left English here.
Yeah, he tried to get it to slide over behind the 9. That was an interesting idea. He didn't get there, but of course the 5 ball's up there, so that's not bad. I like that better than rolling up on it.
Well, you just push it past the side pocket. That's actually better, because he's got the cover with the 10.
Yeah, this is an easy hit, though. I mean, this is simple and potentially a chance to get safe or even make the 1. I'd hit this not too hard, because you want the 1 to come off the end rail, and kind of like that. He hit a little harder than I thought he needed to, but that may be okay.
No,
because that's kind of what you think the 1 ball is going to do, is come straight back down on that kind of shot.
Yeah, he's going to play the long combo.
Yeah, and this is a pretty easy with where the 8 ball is. I'd play the 1 into the rail first in most situations here, but I think, yeah, that was tricky getting a shot. I think he came up with one,
okay. Though. He's okay.
Yeah, I think playing rail first would have been a mistake there. 1 would have gone sideways to someplace bad. Well, that was a pretty good shot there.
That'll do it.
Yeah, little loop-de-loop around into the 4 ball. I like that. Efren used to love to shoot that shot.
And that's what I say, but Bankster, if he's got his game head on, then tables like this is more than good enough to be getting out. And this is where Matt has to be careful. Well, no sooner do I say that than he does that. I mean, goodness me, all the acreage he had to work with, and he stuck himself in the 10.
Yeah, Bankster's cue ball is a little loose. I mean, that's a part of his game he needs to improve. Well, he almost made that.
Well, he's going to get a roll as well. Matt's going to think he's been hard done by there. He's staring at 4-1 behind in a second or two if he doesn't get lucky here.
Yeah, pretty good play.
The 9 ball coming to the rescue.
Yeah, that's not a gimme. I mean, he can make this, but it's not a gimme.
Well, he might just bunt it round the back of the 9 and stay there. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
he
has
didn't
he?
get it though. He did
Again,
not get it.
that's pretty poor execution to do that. He's left him on. You got to, you've just got to be that wee bit more careful when a shot like that. A bit more due care and attention, and you'd have probably played it better.
Yeah, it's just a feel for the cue ball.
Matt's losing the cue ball.
Matt's I don't know what's going on with Matt right now. He's not playing normal Matt.
Now he's stuck himself under pressure again. And that's what happens. You leave yourself square in these things, you really got to nail them. Well, I mean, you cannot fail to get out here, Bankster. I mean, you've got to get the job done with this opportunity. And then he's gone the same way. Another little tester. Of course, the other thing is, if Bankster keeps getting this type of opportunity, and okay, it's taken him a couple of goes to get out here, but if he keeps getting these sort of opportunities, he's going to settle down even more. And Matt's in early trouble here, definitely. I think Matt's going to have to bring some of the tactical stuff in this to try and just quell Bankster's enthusiasm, give him a couple of problems to work out. I think he needs to just try and break his momentum, start messing him about a bit. And that's a good start.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. Good touch. It's got him pretty good. Now, this is absolutely one you should hit, but making it is not so easy. I mean, he's got to open it up a little, but I think he should hit this.
Oh, well, it did everything but go in.
Well, but I mean, he came out good.
I think he's getting a good roll of the ball at the moment, Bankster.
The thing is, you got to absolutely hit kicks. I mean, missing the kick and giving ball in the hand is no good. I mean, even if you can't kick safe, you got to at least hit them. Well, that was asking a lot, that shot. I mean, he hit it pretty good and still didn't get it. That was asking too much.
This is a stone dead combo. This, even although there's a decent gap between the two, this is unmissable. This
Matt played
nice and gentle.
Matt played an example of a safe that you just don't want to play because it's too hard. I'm a little surprised he didn't shoot the 2 in the side because he had a nice little angle to come back for the 3.
He's got to come down for the 3, obviously. Now, does he play to make sure he bumps the 5?
No, I'd hit this hard and come across if it was me.
That'll work. He's played the bump. He's on the 3, so. Now, again, all he needs to do is go over to the left side and up to the side pocket, and he's good to go. He's
doing the VP thing and leaving distance.
I'm looking at the wrong ball. I never even noticed the 4 ball on the left side there.
But he's doing VP stuff and leaving distance, which this is not the way to play on these pockets. I mean, you got to get closer to the ball. So in real life, your stroke doesn't go straight all the time. So if you're human, you got error. So you want to play closer to the ball, and in VP, people leave these long shots all the time, and these pockets are going to get them if you keep doing that.
He's going to do well to hold for the 8 ball here. He's got to hit this. Got to hit this and let this cue ball run.
He's either got to dink it or, I mean, he's got some choices here. I think he's going with the inside dink. And this shot can definitely be missed because it makes it a lot more complicated. So, like, if you were a foot away from this 7 ball, this would be easy. This is not. So now he's looking like he's going with draw. He's changed his mind. And anything could happen here. Yeah.
Well, look at the cue ball in terms of getting on the 8 ball. I mean, absolutely no chance of getting there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that's just leaving that kind of distance. You leave distance and angles, and you just you got to start thinking more like real life players do, and get the cue ball closer to the object ball.
I mean, had he potted that ball there, the biggest issue I've got with that shot there, had he potted the 7, the cue ball was just no good.
Well,
I mean, he hadn't played the weight to get there.
He missed the 7 by a mile. If he would have made the 7, the cue ball would have taken a different path. I'm not saying it would have been any good because I think he was trying to hit the 8 ball.
He may well have been, yeah.
And he overcut it so bad it didn't come close to it.
Well, so a bit of a relief there for Matt, staring at 5-1. So it's a 2-shot swing there, or a 2-rack swing there in Matt's favour.
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt has a lot better cue ball and touch than Bankster. He should be a pretty heavy favorite in this, but you've got to come out and play your game, and so far Matt struggled. And this is kind of tricky here. I mean, he may just bank this and leave the cut on the 2. He looks like he's playing safe. There's never anything wrong with that. So kick-wise, I like kicking the 1 and letting the cue ball drift towards a 9. There is a scratch there. He's calling the 9, which is good, but I think you want to hit this 1 pretty solid and kind of let the cue ball go towards the 9.
Well,
but
it was always going to come off. It was always going to come off the back of that 1 and scratch if you do that, like he did do. So
it was a touchy shot to do what I was talking about because you had to hit it pretty solid. He got just a little under it. I mean, he could have played the thin side and taken his chances, but
yeah.
So we may be playing for a 3 foul here, and that's a pretty good play. Let's see what he's got.
I think he's left him the long rail though. He hasn't got it, has he? No, he hasn't. He's actually blocked the long rail. That's pretty good that side, and it's even worse the other side. So he's in trouble.
He can hit this, but it's going to be not so easy.
Well, I think he needs a magic wand to hit this because he can't get to the long rail on the left, and he can't get to the long rail on the right without going short rail, long rail.
Foul and miss. Yeah, that's a pretty good attempt, but he didn't get it quite right. He held it a little too much. Foul and a miss, set him back.
Now, is that him on 2 now?
Yes. And Bankster may try for the 3 fouler. Now, if you're going to do this, you want to try to snug it on the 10. You got a lot of balls there. You got a couple choices here because there's a lot of banking lanes cut off just by the 5, 7, 4. The biggest problem when trying to snug it against the 10 is that you're going to have to hit the 1 ball harder, but I still think he's probably going to do that.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
That's pretty good. So we may see a 3 foul here. Now he does have the same shot he just shot off the long rail. Hit it with hold and come straight down. He's also got a 2 railer, so he's got some options. He's looking like he's got a 1 railer. He's going to hit it. No.
Oh, wow! That's a VP4 referee call. That. Yeah, it's a 3 foul. Very close.
It really wasn't that good a third safety, but Matt wasn't able to hit it. I mean, he wasn't really locked up that bad.
Well, I think that's the first 3 foul I've seen in this tournament in any stream I've done.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised there hasn't been more, but that's the time you're usually going to see them early in the rack when there's a lot of balls on the table. So who's that? One Pocket Slim's in the chat.
Well, he was. He's the only one that's chatting. Nobody else is introducing themselves.
Maybe a lot of the regulars aren't in the chat right now. It's a little bit early for some of those guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of people probably coming home from work at this time.
Although Monday usually get a decent crowd in here. We did have a lot of people that may have left this morning when there were some problems. But we need to get Chris in this. You know, Chris needs to be in here watching the stream. I mean, he loves the game. He plays a lot. I'd like to see him get better. He should be in here watching the stream.
He might be one of these silent majority that in the stream.
Maybe. Albin's here. Evening, Albin. And who is that? Is that Hazad? Richard?
Yes, it is. Yes, good afternoon, gents.
Well, we got a good match going. The favorite's down. This is a lot like yesterday where we had the favorite Cobra and he ended up getting spanked.
Right, well, what does Matt do now? I mean, his cue ball's going entirely the opposite direction where he's...
Well, you got to think about how you're going to play safe. Well, or you could just do that.
The 3-ball, 10-ball's not a set combo. But
no. But you
want to play the combo, or do you want to just go at the long grass again?
I would have thought about thinning the 3 and coming back down, bring the cue ball down towards the 9 and use the 8, and make him do something. I don't want to shoot this unless I'm sure.
Well, he's got it.
Well, he's pretty sure. So
is it going to spot though? Oh, it is going to spot.
That was
right
close.
Behind the cue ball.
That was close. Hey, I've done that to myself before.
Yeah. Next time you look at the table, you're right behind the 10 ball. Well, this is a test here. Pot this and coming across or staying short in a 5 ball.
This is pretty simple. I mean, this is hard to mess up.
Well, you watch Bankster and see how he does it. Well, he's done it. I mean, talk about a commentator's curse there. I mean, that was all over the place. The 4-ball hit the first diamond there nearly.
He just did this before on the 7 where he's thinking about the position or running into the 8 and he missed the ball.
Oh, well, I mean credit where credit's due. He bumps the 10 out of the way. He's perfect in the 5. We'll just not mention the 4-ball.
Oh, boy.
And this is another thing, Matt's been allowed to stay in it. And he could be, Bankster, a couple of racks there, he could have been, 7-1 in front here.
Well, Matt's going to probably get going. I mean, of course, I said that about Cobra yesterday, and when Cobra finally started playing a little better, then Spectre Don just really had a few things go his way.
This has got to be punched in. He's got to just punch this in and get that cue ball up. Needs to keep going.
Well, I would say that should work, but we just miss a cut like this.
Well, this should be fine. I mean, you just roll this at a pace where it has to fall in the pocket. I mean, it can't go anywhere else.
I thought the 4-ball should have been fine too.
Yeah. Right. Well, Matt, trailing with what, 2? And there's no crisis now as long as he controls the table and gets a ball, which he ain't getting. And of course, Bankster has the 1 ball right in his sights 2 balls. Let's have a look at the angle he's got. I think if he steals a bit of the pocket here, puts this into the right side of the pocket, he can duck down the back of the 2 here. Oh, he's overhit that, has he? Well, he's still got a pot, but he might just nudge this 5 and that'll hold him for the 3. I don't think he should be any more ambitious than that. That'll do it. That's perfect. Right, so can Bankster find his way out? There is not a problem on the table. It's the usual story. It's all about the cue ball.
That's a good shot there. It would have been nice to roll a little further, but he can just shoot the 5 up in the corner. I think that's what he'll do. Nope, he's going to go for a crazy shot. Well, he came. I think he got away with it. I think he can make this, but I mean, I thought he'd just do something simple. Instead, he got crazy.
He's got to make sure he gets this thin enough, because if you just go straight onto that point, got to get this thin enough, just like that. See, right on the point, and it ain't going in. And that's another good opportunity gone. And that's why Matt's still in this and coming back into it. Because tables like this, Matt ain't going to fail. There's no way he's not getting out here. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I mean, it could theoretically be 8-1 at the moment.
Yama says he thinks Bankster's improved his potting. Now, that's probably true, but his cue ball is still a little bit on the loose side, which is what is hurting him in this match so far.
So welcome to Yamaguchi Taru.
See if Matt can get something going here.
Well, I think we're all agreed that last night's match was the worst match between 2 high-quality players, where the break actually did nothing at all most of the night.
Yeah, that was a pretty sad breaking exposition. I mean, Spectre Don did play really well outside of the break.
Yeah, I mean, the stats for the break were abysmal.
Well, 29% for Spectre Don and 45% for Cobra. That's, yeah.
Well, he got on the 3 one way or another.
You really want to be, 60%. 60%'s decent.
Well, you know what you do here. I mean, again, you just stun this. Okay, the 4 balls going loose. You could end up got the bump. I don't know that he's got the cover.
That was not very well hit. I mean, you kind of got to make some decisions on that shot of where you're going to take the cue ball. But
he has got it.
The thing I see guys do way too much on that shot is they'll take the cue ball like right at the 9 or something like that, and you really want to go 2 rails to get behind the 9, especially when you're in a situation where you can't hit the 4 ball so hard. Now he took a different tact. He hit it hard and tried to go between the 5 and the 9, which was an interesting idea.
5 onto the short rail, cue ball down into the long grass. That's easy enough to play.
How much of the 5? How thin can he get on the 5? Oh, he should be okay here. Well, he didn't get past the 10 ball.
Yeah, he didn't need that.
For plunk. And this is a perfect opportunity to play safe here.
Well, you go the other side.
That's just not that great, but he got the save.
I would have left the 5 ball up there and cut it to the left. He said that in behind those balls and brought the cue ball down to where the 5 ball is.
Yeah,
and further into the left.
either way probably worked. It just seemed heavy-handed. But he's got the snooker, and this is a kick you should hit. You'd like to kick this 5 towards the 8 ball, ideally. And I think that's what he may be trying to do. Boy, and he missed it, that's what you don't want to do.
Well, I think Matt's thinking he's not going to get out of here, though, with this ball in hand, unless he starts doing something crazy.
You know what? You don't need to get out here. You play for the safety. That's the thing, is you just want to roll up close on that 6, either side
Bit
of
of
it.
left English needed here.
Yeah,
He's got the left English working. Oh, well, it's worked.
That's pretty good.
It's worked out.
I was thinking he could play for the safe on the 6 and get the 6 free. Now, the only problem with this is this doesn't do you any good unless you can 3 foul him, because you haven't loosened the 6 up.
Exactly, yeah. It's still sitting there.
It's not a productive shot. I probably would have made the 5, got myself on the 6 in a way that I could play a safe on the 6. So now he's got the same thing, and what he really should do here is try to 3 foul him, because I mean, he could still play the safety off the 6, but
I think he's going for a blast here with the cue ball. Draw this up.
Now, this is a bad idea because it's going to be too uncontrolled. This is, you know, all kinds of bad things could happen. There's no clean breakout on this thing where you're going to get a shot, except for that one, which was kind of amazing. He got it.
Well, cue ball across the right side of the table. He should be on the 7. It's all about the cut. How far over to the right does he go? He could block himself off with this 10 here. Oh, he's played it in the side.
Yeah. And he's well, end up playing the combo then.
That's stone dead, that combo, if he gets the cue ball good. I mean, look at all the room he's got to get there.
Even I could make that combo.
What
the hell is that?
What? I mean, what the hell's going through his head? I think
he was trying to play safe and put the cue ball on the 8. But why would you do that when you've got such an easy combination? I
have no idea. My replay isn't working again. I don't know what the hell's happened with that.
I thought I didn't like combos. He doesn't. He really doesn't like combos if he's passing that one up. I mean, I just don't get that.
I mean, you cut the 7, you run the cue ball 2, 3 rails.
Oh boy, titty alert! Wow. I'll tell you what, these titties, they can just jump out and grab the cue ball or the object ball, or either one, really.
Well, you got to just play this pocket weight. You boy. Cut it.
Yeah, we're seeing some sloppy play this rack.
Matt's been handed it on a plate here to get right back on level terms. Well, Bankster's got nobody to blame but himself, because his performance in this rack's been pretty poor.
Well, you know, Matt really has not played a very good match, so Bankster's had all the chances in the world to be way up in this match.
Oh, yeah. He'll pay for that in the end, probably. And there we are, back to square one, 5 apiece.
He's got a ball down, and I don't know if he has a shot here. You can't see the one. He can kick at it. Problem with this is the only push is a push to a jump shot or a different kick. There's no other kind of push in this situation.
Well, I don't think you can get.
If you don't like what you got here, then you can push to a different kick or a bank. He's going to go ahead, and that's not a very good play. And the reason why I say that is the safety's too easy on the 3 ball. I mean, I see what he's doing. He's giving him a choice. It's really just like a push. And obviously the safety wasn't easy enough because that's no good. But that's an interesting play, what he did. He's essentially pushing because he's giving the guy a choice on the next shot.
A little feather touch here. Try and use the 9-ball.
Oh, and he almost made the 6.
Well,
you got to call the 6 there, don't you?
Well, I mean, you've got to go across table to get to this 3-ball.
What's he doing? Oh, he's just going to push the
He's
ball
just
up
going to
on
tie it up. But he's
Yeah.
left a ball in hand combo that's not a problem.
I mean, that's another play that's really questionable.
Well, I mean, Bankster hasn't got his head screwed on there to play that shot. He's married him up. It's a dead set combo. Another combo to follow. 3-ball's going to leak away though. With this angle, I think.
No, it won't.
Can he hold it there?
Oh yeah, there should be no problem holding it.
Oh, he's good. And now Bankster's staring that he's going to go behind now. He's going to stare at a one rack deficit now. Again, self-inflicted damage. That's the worst thing of all. When you're doing stupid stuff, handing it a plate to your opponent. Is he going too far? He's maybe going to have to follow through here with a bit of spin, or just leave the high cut in the 7. I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about to be 6-5, and Matt's, this is a good match for Matt to try to get things figured out because he's going to need to play better than he's playing if he wants to keep going in this tournament. Because he's going to end up playing the winner of Albin and Larry.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't beat either one if he plays like this. He's going to have to step it up.
Well, all the assistance that Bankster was given in the early part of this match has got him the racks that he's got. The problem, though, is that it's turned on its head in terms of Bankster's not fully utilising the opportunities he's had since, and sold out on about four racks at least he's sold out on. And that's allowed Matt to get back in it and get a lead.
It's another ball made and another I don't have a shot. So let's see where he decides to push here. That's actually a pretty good push.
Because
he's only left him a part of the ball. Now you can play safe here, but this is a little bit tricky. You could shoot this too. I mean, shooting this isn't that bad an idea because the cue ball's coming back up table.
Bankster's thinking along my lines. He's not interested.
Yeah, he's going to play safe, but the safety's not that easy there.
Well, I think he's left this on.
Yeah, that was a tricky safety. I think I would have shot that ball just because you had a pretty good chance of getting safe if you missed it, especially if you overcut it.
Oh dear. Here we go again. Deja vu. Wasn't a difficult pot into the side.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. He's had a few of those. That's his third one he's had where you're just like kind of surprised he missed the ball. And, I mean, it's.
Uh-oh. Needs to bump.
Yeah, I think he's okay. Got it just hard enough.
Oof. That was last roll of the ball there when it dropped in.
Yeah, Matt's starting to look a little bit more like Matt now.
Well, if you're Matt, you've seen what Bankster's done the last 4 or 5 racks there, the worry's sort of gone. Bankster's not, he's not being good enough to get out now. He's making too many errors.
Yeah, well, there's that relative thing. It is a lot easier to start feeling good about yourself when your opponent is giving everything to you.
Well, I think we have to blame Yamaguchi Taru, Steve, because if you look at the chat, the last thing Yama said is
That's
Bankster
true.
have improved potting, and that's
That was a commentator curse there.
That's a spectator curse this time, because he's went downhill ever since Yamaguchi Taru uttered those words. He's been poor.
Well,
Dry again.
Boy, this is funny here.
You play this to the 9. You play it onto the 9.
You got to think about playing safe here. This is
You
all kinds of
this.
bad.
Let's have a look. Yeah,
And
well, he played it off the 8.
That was a good shot, because I tell you what, he had to hit that 8, that right
8 ball's
to get that going in.
Well, he's got to look at the combo straight away and just kill this cue ball, because he's going to be nailed straight in a combo in a second or two, as long as he gets the pot.
Well, he can bring the ball across. He doesn't have to shoot the combo. He can go straight across with a cue ball.
I never looked at the angle on the 2. The angle on the 2 he's got is too much.
Or he could just miss
it. It's going to be a missed call. What do you do here? I mean, a lot of the time,
you could go with a big draw, low right English, and kind of get the cue ball going out towards the 6. Or you could try to go around the table, bottom left English, and go long rail, go between the 7 and 9, and come around the table. I kind of like that shot better.
Well, that's certainly spectacular, going for that.
He's not spinning up as much as I would. Well, he hit it pretty good, but he's going to have to shoot the combo from there. Or play safe.
I don't think, is he keen on this? He's looking at it.
I mean, you can just play safe. You can just thin this 4 ball on the right side. You've got the 5, 6, 7,
a line of balls
10,
to hide behind.
So just thin this thing and go behind them. Yeah. Well, I mean, he shot it and he made it.
Got it. So
I would have never shot that combo, but
now he has to deliver.
I can't make combos, so yeah, I mean, he should be out from here. Yeah, and that's good touch there. That's, Matt's got very good touch. It'd be nice to be closer, but this should work.
Let's see what he's got. Just a little roll through, he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, it does go another. I thought the 9 was blocking, but it's not.
Well, he's maybe doubting it a little bit. He's giving it a double check, but I mean, just a little roll through, he should be fine.
Looking to make sure that the 9 wasn't blocking. That's not really where you want to leave yourself.
That's where he wanted to be sitting. He just bailed out in it a wee bit.
As soon as I say Matt's got good touch, he does that. That was unexpected. I think he'll come back across here and shoot no, he won't come back across. I thought he'd just come back across and shoot the 10 on the side. He's going for the corner.
So how many now is that in a row? Is that about 5 in a row? It must be about 5 in a row now for Matt, at least.
It's been a bunch. And it's been breaking better, except he hasn't been getting a shot on the 1. He's been making balls. He's got a ball in, and at least he can see the 1 ball this time. And he's got a shot on it. Wow. So this is a chance for a break and run. The table looks really good. Matt feels very comfortable. I would think he'll break and run out here.
Yeah, well,
He'll probably
I
go
mean,
to the safe side of the 4-air. Yep, that's what he did. And, yeah, I just don't see any reason why he shouldn't run out.
now what does he want to do here? You can nip this back and come in the short side of the 6 and play that into the corner, or you can start doing things with the cue ball.
Yeah, I'd play it in the corner where the 7 ball is. There's not really any issue, even if the angle's not perfect.
He's going to leave it long.
Yeah, I would have
Surprised.
tried to bring it back a little bit.
I don't see the problem where he could have just stunned that and then brought the cue ball that way.
Well, I don't
Anyway,
either,
he's got the pot, so you know he's done it his way. Just has to get another 4 balls, and there'll be a 4-rack lead.
yeah, well, he's finally looking like Matt. It took him what it was. Boy, I don't know. It was about 5-5 before Matt started actually playing better.
Well, when you're like 5-1 down or whatever he was down, you don't have many options other than getting your game together. But I think, let's be honest, he's been well helped by the deficiencies of
Yeah.
Bankster.
Well, the tough thing about tournament pool is that, oh boy, oh,
I
that's
mean,
just
you would not believe it. I mean, why did he try to baby that in? You could have potted that and run the cue ball, get the cue ball up near the 10. You don't start nursemaid and stuff like that.
that's
And
just so
is he left
bad.
a pot on though?
He's gonna have to
Uh,
kick at it, I think. Yeah, he's kicking at it, but this is a pretty easy kick. You got to expect the guy's gonna make this kick. I mean,
well, you
it'd
got
be hard for it to be any easier with the ball sitting that far off the rail because you can go rail first into it and you're gonna make it. I mean, this is.
well, he's not lining up to play it yet. I don't know what he's doing. Well,
Hold
here
it
we
there.
go.
I mean, if everybody should make this one,
That's
and
not
he
going to make
doesn't.
anything. He's not even going to hit it.
That's terrible. Well,
So Matt's been reprieved yet again.
well, you're not going to get an easier long rail kick than that because with the ball that distance off the rail, it's actually pretty hard to miss that.
I think Bankster's done for the day. I think he's got his quota of racks he's going to get. I think that's it.
Well, I think he's gone goofy. I mean, I fully expected him to make that kick shot and win the game. But
Well,
you know
even
what the heck is Matt doing? I mean, that 9 ball was crazy.
I mean, at the very worst on that kick there, you should have hit the actual ball. I mean,
Well,
to not
if this
even
is
hit the ball
if
shows
this
his
is
line
me, I
was
know where the
terrible.
cue ball is going. I would be thinning this one and taking it down there rather than banking it. And I think that's what he's going to do.
Oh, I mean, this is so easy to get the cue ball in behind that 5 ball and over to the other side there with the 6 and the rest of them.
I
So
just go
easy.
straight across. I don't think he needs to do that.
But it depends. I haven't up to look at the angle, but let's have a look. Yeah, if you just overcut the 1 ball, you're just coming straight across, just like that. But he's going to bump the 8. I mean,
That's just yeah. I mean,
maybe it'd have been better, spinning it up a wee bit behind the 5. Maybe he'd have got there better.
I don't know. I mean, he looked like he was thinking about it a long time. Obviously, he didn't like the feel
And
of the
that's an
shot.
overcut.
I mean, pool can be like that. You look at the ball and you're like, I don't like going this way. I don't like going that way, and nothing seems right to you, and then you do that. He should be able to make this and play a 3-7 combo.
Well, this is thin.
He's got to go back and forth 3 times.
Yeah.
He's going to bank it, which, yeah, that's okay too. Yeah, he's good. Now, this one you could get yourself in trouble with, because if you let the 3 ball get away from you, and you can
Now
end
that-
up hooked behind the 8. This is a little tricky, actually. I might hit this hard and draw this and try to play the outside of the 7 and let the 3 ball go, because all kinds of bad stuff can happen
Yeah,
if
I
you're
think
trying
you
to.
can't. You'd be asking for
Uh,
trouble to baby this onto the 7. You've got to hit this.
yeah,
Get that cue ball out of there.
and that's what he tries to do, but he just got too far on the outside of it. I mean, I think he played the right shot. He just didn't execute it right. He just got a little too far outside on the 7.
You know, not having that extra give and freedom on these tight pockets makes even. I mean, that shot in the normal pocket or the tournament pocket is going in every day. I mean, it's never failing to go in. But these tighter pockets these knuckles are just jumping out and grabbing the balls. Now,
Well, obviously he's going to need a bump here. I think. I don't
yeah.
think.
Well, you know, across and got the bump, and now is he going to get a roll? No.
Got to try to control that ball when you're bumping it.
Well, this is a test to get this thing. He's playing the back cut bank. We'll give him that every day of the week. That was sweet. That was very sweet. That's why they call him Bankster.
Yep. It looks like he's going to get a game.
He's stemming the tide.
Well, he's not out of this yet. You know, I mean, he's not the favorite from here, but he might have been the favorite when it was 5-1 or whatever it was.
Lady Hawk is online.
How about that?
Here we go. We're dry again. You know, we should rename this tournament and call it the 10-ball dry break championship. That's what we should call it.
Not for SBD, it's not.
Well, that's not going to get to a rail. That's not getting to a rail. That's a disaster. Matt trying to be cute there.
And he's going to get locked up here.
He's going to be nailed.
There's a good chance of him getting 3 fouled. You want to get this 1 ball close to some other balls.
Well, I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to...
I kind of liked his original thought of cutting it off the rail and taking the cue ball to the rail and onto the 7. I don't like this as much.
Why is he hampering himself with the 3? Why is he doing this?
I don't know why he's doing this.
Well, he's done it though.
He's not going to get a rail.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He's up to. He's giving.
You know,
he's giving as good as he's getting.
Cut the ball a little. Take the cue ball to the off the rail and into the 7 ball behind it. I mean, and take the 1 ball down table.
Oh dear.
I think well, at least as far as this match goes, we could have called it the 10-ball giveaway championship.
Right. Well, again, the only test for Matt here again is the cue ball test, because you know, once again, every ball is on, and fully expect him to administer the punishment.
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt's playing better, but he's still making mistakes that you don't want to be making. He's going to have to clean his game up a lot before next round.
Oh, he's gone himself too straight here. He's too straight. He's going to have to juice it up.
Yeah, but that's well done. Controlled that well.
Now, he's Well, he's going to have to bunt this a bit. He's going to have to hit this. And
well, we got a lot of tournament match day proposals.
Watch that
flying
knuckle.
around.
Watch the knuckle.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's okay. I bet he panicked there for a second or two. So double figures and 3 racks to go for Matt. Matt's been sticking with the same break all match. 1 ball in the side. Cue ball heading up table. You can see the 2, but well, look at the way these balls are sitting though. I mean, again, this is a 2-ball rack. Whoever gets the 2 ball should be getting themselves out. Now, I would leave the 2 ball there and play a push. I wouldn't be touching the 2 ball. I would just push onto the top rail. Because if you leave any sight in this 2 ball, then I think he's going to get cover, is he? Or is it going to leak through? It's leaked through. Oh, I would have left the 2 ball where it was sitting and just pushed up onto the short rail up there and let Bankster think about it, because that's no good. And this is a big test for Bankster, because it's asking a lot for him to get himself good all the way through this visit, and straight away.
So we'll see what he can do. I mean, he's got a path to get to the 4. It's a little tricky though.
Yeah, well, he's not doing much with the 3 ball, I'll tell you that.
He's decided just to play safe, and I don't think that's safe.
Now, if Matt can get a feather edge and avoid the traffic, he'll have a decent enough safety. He'll have a lot of yardage between the 2 balls.
Oh, he hit that pretty hard, but he hit it good. That's a nice play.
That'll work. Now, I don't see a line off the long rail to get to this 3 ball. I mean, the left side behind the 3 ball, I think you got to spin this up a bit.
Short of the 5, but you got to spin it. But it's a big 3 ball sitting there where it is a big
target because of the rail, yeah. And he's not even got there in that one.
Well, he overspun it. Well, and again, Matt's got a table that is pretty. I mean,
that was not a difficult hit, that 3 ball, because of the target. It was not difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it was very big ball. He failed to hit it. I mean, I was thinking, well, how are you going to play safe here? Are you going to try to kick it in? He was already shooting while I was still thinking about it.
Got past the 6. I think Matt's going to finish in time for his dinner if he hasn't already had it. He'll be getting his dinner before 6 p.m, so I think he'll be happy. At least I will, because I haven't had my dinner.
I feel like taking a nap.
And that's the thing, I haven't had this afternoon either, a nap.
I would have already released another version with the killer this morning if it wasn't for all the problems that were going on.
Yeah, the problems are all over now, Steve. Everything's working.
They've responded to me. Data centers responded.
It's nothing to do with us. Contact support, is that what they say?
All right, yep. That's the problem. Approximately 8:16 Eastern Time, a routing engine out of New York 1 data center experienced a kernel panic. All traffic was shifted over to a redundant routing engine. After the shift, roughly 30% routes failed to reach their destination. Upon further investigation, the line cards did not fully synchronize. They had to reboot them all. Okay, so there was obviously some big problems.
Yeah.
That's why yeah, I thought it was probably the connection to the data center. I mean, that can happen sometimes. All right, so it's 11:06. Bankster needs to do some wonderful stuff here. See how he decides to play this. I think he'll jack up and spare this. Can he roll it and get on the other side? Well,
Brush the
I thought,
floor.
yeah, the angle was funny. I thought he'd draw that back. But he's okay here. Of course, I'd be shooting in the other corner myself. I didn't like going that way. I would have shot it in the other corner.
Yeah, I mean that the other corner looked the easier the two choices there.
This will be going
like I
forward.
said, Bankster's done his bit for today.
Now he's going backwards here. I would have gone forward there.
Well, mind you, he's got 6 racks. He was stuck in 5 for a long time. He got that 6 rack, so that's probably about it now. I think all the players are so fully aware of these pockets now that sometimes and we've seen the tentative shots and weird things that they're doing. I think that these pockets are just playing on quite a few players' minds on certain shots, certainly cut shots. But I haven't seen that from Spectre Dawn. I have to say, Spectre Dawn for me's been very solid in his potting, as he is most of the time anyway. But he's not put off by a dodgy looking cut angle. I don't, like I said, I don't think he missed very few pots in the matches I've seen him.
He connects the balls really well, and he plays on a nice line. He plays on a thick line. There's certain shots he shoots, like kind of those back cuts with outside English. He gets really thick on them, hits them. He's obviously played a lot of pool in real life, the way he plays.
Well, there's a chance, Bankster, although I don't think he's going to do a lot with it. I mean, 1 ball fine, 3 ball fine, 4 ball fine, and then 5 balls ducked in a corner.
Yeah, he may
He's got 2 bodyguards.
I'm not sure what he was doing there.
Why the hell is he doing that? That's what I'm asking.
This is where you want to do it, because you run into the 7 ball, you're going to have a shot on the 4.
And he doesn't play it. You should have been juicing that one up.
So on this one, you don't want to try to break it out. You want to try to draw it back to the end rail because you play safe. Of course, he don't listen to me. And he gets it, so.
He's got a shot.
I don't like those kind of crazy plays when the next ball you got to shoot is the one you're trying to break out and it's uncontrolled.
Yeah.
Tragedy.
The inevitable happens.
He makes a shot, he executes it, he gets the breakout, and everything's wonderful, and he misses the ball. That's just brutal. That's why pool is a cruel sport. There's no 2 ways about it. It's a very cruel sport. Well, that was asking a lot to get around that corner without hitting a 9.
Oh, this is touchy. You can just play the double kiss here, put bottom in the cue ball, play the double kiss and just come back up to the 8 ball. Just leave the 6 ball there, and then Bankster will be enticed into a bank.
This is very tough. Very tough.
To me, this is an easy safety. Just hit that right full in the face and come back up to the 8. He's
going to thin the right side, and you got to hit this really thin.
Well, you got to watch. I mean, if he gets it too thick, he's bumping the 7 and probably not getting away.
Yeah, he's got to hit the right side really thin. That's the ticket here.
Well, he's
That
got
wasn't
away
quite as
from it,
thin
but
as I
he's
thought he needed, but
well, Matt's taking this on every day of the week. He's not going to mess about.
no, he's not. Bankster's taking it on.
Sorry, Bankster. My bad.
And Bankster's going to miss. So
And,
Bankster's just gone totally goofy here. He's really struggling.
Well, this for the match, basically. Cut the 6, have a shot in the 7, run the cue ball to the 8, and job done.
Good shot.
This is going to be 3 rails to the short side of the 8, or he could dig in if he wants. But I like putting a little bit of help in English. He's coming back the way. The only danger with that is he's doing something silly with the 9, but he's fine. So this is it. It's all over.
Well, Bankster had a decent tournament, though. You know, you got to give him a lot of credit for how he played in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, for Bankster,
So he beat Scooby. Tommy forfeited to him. He lost Jose, but it was a close match, 17-15.
Yeah.
And
wow, there we go. There you go, Bankster. Have a go at that one.
Well, so it's not quite over.
I tell you, these pockets, psychologically, some of these players are going to have bad dreams with these pockets.
I know, because they're missing the ball by a mile. It's not like okay, it would have gone in the tournament pocket. And look at this.
Yeah.
Now that one might have gone on the tournament pocket.
Bankster saying, "Do you think you can get this one in, Matt? Because I want to go home."
Oh, I'm sure Bankster's glad this is over with.
Oh, right. Well, it all started so well for Bankster with the opportunities he was given, and then he started handing them all back to Matt.
Yeah, he was way up.
And Matt in the end ran, he out of that match there, Matt was, I'm sure he was 5-1 down. And he's ended up in the second half of the match winning 12-1. Well, there you go, or whatever it was. So Matt's through. Who did you say was playing? Lined up with that, the winner of Larry
winner of Albin and Larry.
Yeah, well, like you said earlier, I think Matt's going to have it's wake up time, Matt. It is definitely wake up time, because there's going to be no charitable stuff going on from either of these two.
So you're going to play the Scotch doubles at 2:00?
Well, I'm cutting it fine because it's 5:45. I've still to get something to eat, but I'm intending to be there, yes.
All right.
So that's where I am headed now.
Maybe I should do the update right before that.
Let me just do a quick check. Yeah, the schedule is now empty, so no doubt there'll be matches arranged in the not too distant future, so we'll keep an eye on that. Right then, well, I'm looking forward to some good news when I come back then. Well, thanks, Steve. Thanks for those watching. Take a second, hit a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Not that many people do pay attention, but it only takes one click. Right, we will see you again sometime, whenever that might be, and whatever match it might be, and whatever time it might be. It either might be me or it might be Slim. I don't know. It just depends. So take care, and we will see you again very soon. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night.